After my grandfather had passed away, a couple of days later, I had 3 or 4 barrels of beer to run. At that time, I didn't have a clear mind. I had my mind on my grandfather, my family. I just lost my dad. I'd actually just lost my father-in-law too, within a matter of days before my father passed away. I went in to do my thing. I went in to run my beer because I knew that's what I had to do. I pumped in, fired up, had everything running good. I'd say 45 minutes to an hour passed, and I was sitting down. I was watching the money pot, as my grandfather would say. Had a lot of things on my mind, thinking about everything and what had happened. And I picked up my bucket, which was a 2-gallon bucket. I would catch them in 2-gallon buckets to dump into my catch tub. I poured it over in there, and I sat down and I got to thinking again about everything that happened, and my family was gone. And I wanted to check how much I had run. I looked over and my flashlight was about 20 feet from me, sitting on the tailgate of a truck. I actually saw it, and something just told me, said, the hell with it, you don't need your flashlight. I reached in my pocket and lifted up my strainer cloth to keep anything from getting in my whiskey. I lifted it up and I took my lighter and I struck it. And as soon as I struck it, I knew I messed up. That catch tub was on fire. Solid blue, white, crystal clear. You could almost not see it flame. And I had to make a choice on whether to walk out of there and let everything burn down, let my building burn down, let a propane tank blow up, possible large alcohol fire. I had a 2.5 gallon or 2.5 barrel outfit still, a lot larger than that, possibly catch on fire and blow up. Instinct told me to pick that catch tub up, bear hug it, pick it up and walk it out of that storage building or wherever I was at. Well, I tripped, and that alcohol splashed out of that catch tub. It splashed down my shirt, it run down my pants, it soaked into my socks, right in this area here. Wherever that alcohol went, that blue flame followed. I was walking flame. I finally realized to drop and roll to put myself out. When I did, I tucked my hands crossways like this up under my arms. My thumbs went under both armpits, and when I jumped to roll, I broke this thumb. It actually went to here on my arm. I broke it. At that point, I started panicking. I went into panic mode and half shock. I tried to take my pants off. Didn't have overalls. I had regular pants. And how I burnt my hands was I was trying to unbutton my pants to take them off. That was my instinct, to get my pants off. So what are you going to do at that point? I couldn't call 911. I couldn't call the fire department and say, hey, I got a fire down here. My steel might blow up. What was I to do? I was hollering and screaming for my wife. I said, hey, come out here. There's been an accident. I know I scared her. She knew I was hurt. She didn't know what to do. I got in the car and my wife drove me to the local hospital. At that point, my whole body was shaking. I was hurting. I couldn't hold back the pain then at that point because it'd been probably close to an hour of walking around being burnt. I've got scars on my hands here, up my arms, down my arms. My thighs are on the inside of my thighs from here to here are burnt. And my shin from here to here, actually where my sock fit, was full of alcohol. And that's where my leg caught the worst. I had to have skin grafts. So, and that goes back to say, anybody that's out there that don't know what they're doing on YouTube, trying to look for answers or know how, and they think they know how, you can get hurt. God's got more for me, and I'm living proof. I've seen the gates of hell, and I walk right through. Yeah, life can knock me down if it wants to. I'll stand right up and fight back, 'cause I'm living proof.